Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Ow, I just pulled my hair. My name is Christine. Hello. Welcome to another love tarot reading here at the Tarot Closet. Another love reading, and as is often the case at the Tarot Closet, love messages reading. Seven of Swords. Already wanting to come down. This is Aquarius and Uranus energy, and it's in reverse. A runner, somebody who hasn't been honest. May have been some betrayal here. Let's see. It's really early on in the reading. We're not even done with our intro. Is wanting to come here and make peace. Okay. Welcome to your reading. I'm channeling for you in June 2023. However, this is a fated connection. You could be here really in real time in June, but you could be here months later, even years later. This is fate. We are meant to meet here today. So hello, whenever that is, means that you're ready for a message or messages that are coming through. This is a love tarot reading for all signs. It's a love reading for all zodiac signs. And oftentimes here at the Tarot Closet, love messages reading for all signs. I'm not going through the zodiac signs and what do I want to say? Time stamping. It's a reading that if you're here, it's a fated connection and you're meant to be here. Welcome again. They're timeless readings. They're also general readings. So remember to take what is for you and let the rest go. All the links are below. The decks that come in today, it's the most I take. The decks that are coming in today, interesting, okay. And playlists, having a little bit of a brain fart here. All the playlists are below, all zodiac signs. Messages from your person, more love tarot readings like this that you'll know if they're for you or not. They're also reachable in the description. Also the tarotcloset.com. There's more down there, so feel free. I'll also link all the decks, excuse me. I feel like I need to get moving here today. Before I do, I would like to invite you to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. This really helps so much for the channel to grow. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Look what's showing themselves. Are they in reverse or upright? It's kind of hard to tell, you know, are we doing this or, yeah, I suppose it would be the upright. Let's see, maybe they come back, maybe they don't. Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Somebody may be thinking about taking something to another level. Perched here on that pentacle, protecting it. There's the Star card as well. Hope for this connection. Somebody getting some clarity. Yeah, this is the Star card. It's Aquarius energy. It's Uranus too, so things are changing. And we can see, though, in the partnership placement that things have not been moving here. And that's because there is a runner here. And, you know, are we going to see it again in the upright in another deck? I don't know. Could it also be current energy? Well, yeah, I think it's current energy. Let's see what the future energy is, but it's clear that it hasn't been moving. It's a runner. But I got to tell you, this Five of Pentacles coming here in the reverse is telling us that somebody's coming in, coming back. This Fool. This is in the energy. This is where their energy is the strongest. Your person, your someone, or somebody, you know, who's coming through for you today. This is where it is. It's Aquarius and Uranus energy. And it's somebody who's, yeah, not been communicating, who ran. It's really clear who was harsh with their lack of emotional availability, possibly some lies, lack of clarity. I mean, that's all coming through in the Seven of Swords. That's somebody who's a runner who's been dishonest. They're wanting to make peace. They're coming back in here, and it's in regard to this. Now, can it be that this is also where they're at, and there's still a little bit of chaotic energy, possibly? Okay, yeah. Well, that's some clarity for that. Could be, highly likely. There's a wake-up energy here. Look at that. Because the King of Wands is in reverse, and the King of Wands is, well, yeah, really bold and powerful energy, strong energy here. Look, leading with their heart, courageous, with an offer, knowing what they want. This is an action number. It's accomplishing something. It's also bringing in the infinity symbol. So for some of you, this might be a twin flame returning to communicate. You know, let's see what's going on. It's not for everybody. We know that. And again, there's really long twin flame readings down below if you're interested as well. It's pretty strong here too today. In any case, that's also the imbalance, and we see it. It's hot and cold energy. It's in reverse. And this person, yeah, is a runner. Is a runner, was a runner. I still feel like they are, but they're waking up. Look at this. And that's why they're coming back and wanting to make some peace. We also see that in the Five of Pentacles. So is this also your energy? Maybe. It could be that you were or coming out of a dark night of the soul. Also this person, it's quite strong. And you can see that because that's also really connected with wake up energy. And that's can happen. And we see that. It's in the upright. This is Archangel Gabriel, the angel for messages, bringing together everybody for the higher good. This is needing to make a decision, wake-up call, you know, get some clarity. It's Pluto energy. It's regenerative. And that's after the fire, you know, Mother Nature just destroys, and eventually time passes and it simmers and the ground regenerates, and it's oftentimes more fertile. That's the Pluto energy, and that's the wake-up energy here. And well, yeah, you're both here. It's the connection. It's the lack of balance, lack of truth, lack of communication, coming from the dark to the light, literally. So this is a runner that I feel like wants to make contact. They might still be having some trouble. There's healing. This is yours, by the way. There's healing necessary here. Will we see this? And I feel the Fool in the Chariot as, I feel that they might be coming back in the upright because they're spinners for me. There's a lot of past and current energy, but the future energy, we can see they're trying to get the courage here. And that's apologetic energy. It can't simply be an apology, but look, you know, Archangel Gabriel is pretty clear here. And it's the decision. It's like wake up energy. It's connected right here. So for some of you, this is a divine masculine energy of a divine masculine that's waking up. And yeah, that has some triggering going on, okay? I know it's not for everyone that it's a twin flame journey, but the divine masculine energy, interestingly, came through. So yeah, everybody has divine feminine and divine masculine energies. We can see really strongly that there's been a very strong imbalance of divine masculine energy here. So that's coming through too. But for some of you, you might consider your person a divine masculine. It's not going to be for everyone, but look at that. So yeah, these are spinners for me, but this is also the past energy. We see that. It's the Chariot card. We're going to talk about it. It's the Eight of Cups in reverse, and it's them coming in here. And I feel like wanting to be honest and apologize, okay? Could even be more because they're having wake-up energy. These little stones are, well, a lot of things, you know, Zen, and there's a lot of symbolism around them. But for me, this is, you know, kind of what you see on the trails, and you put them there as markers to find your way back. This is judgment saying, okay, it's coming out of the dark into the light. That's also the Five of Pentacles here with the truth. With the truth coming out of the conflicting energy. And that we see that here in the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is Saturn and Pisces energy. And it's coming here learning some type of lessons. And I feel like it's some apologies to help with the healing here. Because the Fool, it's in a hard reverse here. We see it. But it's also kind of doing this, you know. Like I said, it's a little bit of wobbly energy. These are both wanting to come off. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's the Two of Wands and it's in reverse. So it's trouble here coming. We see that they want to. And, well, yeah, the Two of Wands, this is Mars and Aries energy. And it's making a choice. Leading with your heart. It can be physical travel, but it's also just about coming back in. So for some of you too, this might even be someone around your vicinity and things you're just not communicating. Because look, you're connected and you're connected emotionally. And it's quite big. It's a really deep soulmate connection. And there is a lot of passionate energy, and that can be a lot of this, you know. And you can see it. You're connected, but there's a stubborn energy. There's no talking. There has been maybe decisions made that got made because decisions weren't being made, if you know what I mean. But a fear around that as well. Okay. Yeah, look at that. And more of what we know. This is a separation and or no communication connection. Healing is necessary. Love here, yeah. Twin flame energy, soulmate energy as well, but it's a disconnect. So it's also breakup energy. For some of you, that might be legal or not legal. Can even be that there was some arguments here. Look at that. It's extremely clear. This is definitely past energy. There is obviously some current energy here too, because we see it. It's some stubborn energy. I'm wondering if we're going to see the Emperor coming down here. Yeah, look, it's the Eight of Swords. Stuck energy too. That's Gemini. That's the lack of communication. It's holding themselves back from saying what they should say, what they want to say. A little bit of immature energy, but that's changing for me. That's changing for me. And you can see that here. The healing that is necessary. And again, this lotus flower this is in reverse. So it's not surprising, but the lotus flower is here. I mean, there needs to be some healing here. This feels to me like an apology. An apology. Somebody coming here with an apology, but they're having a hard time moving here. Again, lack of communication, possibly some things that were said. Some lies, some untruths. They're stuck, but they want to come here. And I do, look, did it? No, it didn't. I thought sometimes cards also kind of just move around and upright themselves. And I thought that's what it was doing. It doesn't matter because, yeah, it's really just telling us what we already know. So here's the Star card revealing itself at the bottom of the deck. Another major arcana. It's Aquarius energy. And it's also Uranus energy, so things changing. And this is having, well, I feel like hope for hearing the truth, getting some clarity. Is there hope for this connection? Possibly. Depends on what you want. I mean, this is a really beautiful energy. It's quite emotional too. This crow is opening up here. Look, the bird, I almost hear the bird singing. And this 8th star is connected to the Strength card. That's, of course, Leo energy in the source. And I feel like a lot needs to be said. I feel like you have a lot of things you want to say to this person, too, and that there's going to be a chance for that. This is really strong apologetic energy in this breakup and or separation, no communication. Because they're waking up. It's just really clear. Look. And the Two of Pentacles here. So for some of you, this was their inability to commit. It's coming through strong. And it can even be that there's other connections. If you're on a twin flame journey, I mean, you can see that. You know it. And again, that's not for everybody. It's Capricorn and Saturn energy. And it's more of that energy. Look at that. Of a choice, indecision. A choice or a choice that was made that affected this or wasn't made to communicate. And so things happened. They fell apart. Because that comes through also in the Two of Wands in revert. It's sort of like things are falling apart. They fell apart for lack of communication, indecisiveness, lack of decision. Because this is choices, you know, and it's in reverse. Okay. So the Four of Cups in the upright is wanting to show itself. This is, higher reading is coming through today. It's the moon in Cancer. And yeah, it's a really emotional energy. Somebody here coming with an offer, with the cup kind of out of nowhere. A little bit of apathetic energy comes through here. And that's because of the lack of communication, because this crow is perched on the Three Cups here, which of course brings in the Three of Cups. That's Mercury in Cancer. So it can be that there was some emotional communication here, and arguing or things being said for some of you, but also lack of clarity. And that's coming through, I feel. That's what's coming in the star energy, I feel. And the Seven of Swords in reverse and the decision they're making, the final decision, because look at all this hot and cold energy with the King of Wands in reverse here. You know, somebody not ready, you know, ready, not ready. And, you know, Archangel Gabriel is quite literally looking over and looking up here too at the Seven of Swords and saying, it's time now. Get out of the Eight of Swords and bring this clarity if nothing else. what you're going to accept is going to be something different overall, isn't it? Because everybody has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can and they will, and they do change. The Six of Wands in reverse is showing itself. This is Jupiter and Leo energy. And yeah, this is exactly the energy here. My gosh. It's just somebody who's just hot and cold, wishy-washy, indecisive. A runner, okay? Also, it can be that there was a lie. And for some of you, it might be around another connection, a commitment. It can be love, family of origin, religious, cultural differences. It won't be that it's love for everyone. But it's real clear for me, too, that it's just clarity. And it's somebody that just left and kind of left you hanging. Because that's the other thing here. It's more of that, you know, I'm in, I'm out, hot and cold energy. So they just kind of bolted, I feel. The sun is coming in. And I'm hearing that's the overall energy. We're going to move on into another deck after this. Well, yeah, this is Leo energy. This is a new cycle. It's the source, God, goddess, the universe, the divine. It's the crown chakra. It's knowing it's an outcome here. And here's the thing. You know, what does this mean? Does it mean, yeah, that this is it? There's hope for a new start. There is, actually. You can see it here. Somebody's really clear about it. But it might not be for everybody, you know, because I feel your energy here. You're not really sure. There's been a lot of indecision, a lot of hurt feelings here, because that's the other thing. It's sort of like, well, yeah, but we need to, there's a lot of emotions around this in order to come here. So if this is what you're wanting, it's very clear that this judgment energy needs to be, there needs to be some communication. Clarity, truth. What is that going to be? Is it receiving an apology, an emotional apology, and being able to move on, away, or coming back together? This is the overall energy. And look, this is exactly what this is how readings are. It's the Three of Swords in reverse. This is the apology that we were literally just saying. So if this is a new cycle that you're wanting and there's a new cycle coming, it's really dependent on this Three of Swords in reverse. This is just what we were talking about. It's the apologetic energy. It's the healing, and it's just really, really necessary. It's taking us, I almost feel like it's not even that I ever really need another deck. I just like to bring them in. I'm going to, but I kind of feel like this is full circle of what the reading is. And that's the healing that needs to be had between you. Because it's very clearly a connection that it's, I want to say not finished, that there's either you're wanting to come back together here or there's some resolution that needs to be had. The thing is that this is really clearly a no contact and or in separation or a connection that's having trouble. Two people not communicating here. Strong breakup energy for some of you. Even divorce, which we know it's not going to be for everybody here, but there's still an emotional connection. So whether that's going to carry you back to coming together, having an outcome together or apart, there's resolution here. That's at the very least, I want to say resolution by way of apology and healing. It's really the message that came through really early, and it's still coming through here, and it's sort of not ending because I'm going to bring in some more just to see if there's anything else coming through or any validation. But yeah, it's really just coming full circle for me. It's telling us what we already know, that this is a runner or somebody who left either physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually in the connection, okay? So for some of you, that might not be physical, but it will be for a lot of you. That was not being clear, was not being honest, possibly some betrayals, some lies, maybe some arguments going on. That is struggling, but really wants to come in here and make amends and apologize so that you can both heal. Whether you're healing, you know, together to move on together or healing to move away. You know, everyone has free will, energies, outcomes. They can, they will. they do change. The future is not fixed. So you're going to know. It's going to be different for everyone. So we're going to bring in another deck. If you are a regular here at the Tarot Closet, you know all about my soul deck. And yeah, sometimes I'm attached for weeks, months. Sometimes, you know, I'm changing daily, of course. But I'm just really, this is where I'm at right now. And it's in German, but you won't miss anything, I'll tell you. My eyes are really itchy and I'm not surprised. The judgment is already here. You'll know what the cards are and I'll also tell you. So let's see if anything wants to come through to validate new insight. Maybe something wants to come in and just completely throw us off the trail. You never know. Sometimes a proposal or something comes in and it's like, wait a minute. So let's see what's coming through. Then we're going to bring in some messages from their higher self, which I feel like there's going to be some apologetic energy here. It's a real clear. They're struggling. The Emperor energy is strong. We never saw the Emperor, but I feel it. Yeah, and you're not really sure how you feel about it. You know, look at that apathy here, the emotional. The connection is still here, but we know it's broken. But this healing is really, really necessary. So let's see what's coming through. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card or cards as it may be. Aho. Interesting. All right, so that's the Knight of Pentacles. Is this somebody coming in here saying, yeah, I want to work on this? See what I mean? It's the Knight of Pentacles. It's Virgo and Mercury energy. So this could be on their mind here. Look, it wanted to come down. It plopped right down here with the Four of Cups. And that's if anything else, I want to tell you if all else, I want to tell you that's also, this particular horse is a horse with a lot of humility. That's apologetic energy. So can they be coming in here with an offer for a new start? Maybe. I mean, that's a commitment, but it can also be talking about it, you know, because the poppy's here making peace. That's real strong. It's the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, because communication has not been good. Whatever outcome here, it's really, really important. This is Gemini and Mercury energy, and Gemini is all about communication. And of course, Mercury being the ruling planet for Gemini, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. So we know that they were not communicating, maybe not responding to a message, some hot and cold energy, maybe writing, not sending, unsending, that sort of energy, because that's also coming through in the Six of Wands, of maybe wanting to say something, then not saying it, writing it, never sending it. That's the energy here. And there are 5 feathers here, look. And these are your angels in protective mode. And that's also connecting us to the throat chakra and the truth needing to come here, an apology. It's really strong for me, and it could be around something. It could be around a third party for some of you, perhaps. It's not going to be for everybody, but an apology nonetheless. It's super strong. Look, the Lover's card in reverse. Yeah, this is more energy of what we know. Also here in the Two of Cups in reverse, and everywhere that it is a breakup energy. For some of you, a legal separation or divorce that won't be for everyone. Some discord, some arguments that went on, but somebody who regrets that. Somebody who regrets their choices and they want to apologize. That's what this is for me. Is there still love here? Well, you're still connected here everywhere. I do feel there's a really strong emotional connection. I don't see anything here that's really supporting that there's children involved, but it could be because the message just came through for whoever needed to hear that. This is Gemini energy, and it's Archangel Raphael, you know, the angel for healing and helping with new beginnings and healing what's broken. Just wants to make everybody happy here. And it's in reverse. So this is something that is obviously spinning because, well, yeah, we can see that the regret is here and for the bad choices, and we see that they want to apologize. Yeah. Have they already sent it? Maybe for some of you. And this was wanting to show itself. And yeah, so we're going to leave it at that, I think. And then we're going to get messages from their higher self. It's the moon in reverse. And this is Pisces energy. It's also Gemini and Cancer. It's really emotional. Communication. This is clarity. This is the truth coming. This is the truth coming. This is the clarity they received, and this is the truth coming. Okay, I'm keeping it. I'm turning it over, but before, I'm going to leave it here, but I want to show you this because this needs to come in the upright. I thought we were already done the first time, and this deck is really validating that, yeah, this is the reading today. It's the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's the most nurturing, healing, supportive energy. This is really, it's necessary, I feel like. Whether it's a message or in person. It's highly likely that it's a message, but it won't be for everybody. It's a really, apology is necessary, healing here, because it hasn't been happening. There's the lotus flower. There's the reunion energy. So whether that's, again, through digital media or in person, either way, it's the truth coming. It's an apology. It's clarity. It's going to help with healing, I feel, because this is in reverse. It's Cancer, and it's super emotional energy, and it really is everything we already know here. So I'm going to leave it at that. Let's bring in some messages from their higher self, and then we will close your reading. Messages from their higher self. Channeled love messages. Love messages. You're all that I want, all that I need, you're all that I want, all that I need, all that I desire, all that I love. Is that what somebody's bringing in here, or is that what's going on in somebody's thinking? I'm ready to take all the blame. That's the humility, the apologetic. Yeah, look at this. I'm sorry I ghosted you. That's the Seven of Swords in reverse. Look, it's just revealing itself here. The Four of Swords. That was not. Yeah, so that's, of course. Well, yeah, it's where you go after the Three of Swords. My gosh, you guys. The separation, or the not talking, the renewing, the time apart. I really want to be with you. Okay, well, that might be not for everybody, okay? You're going to know. I wasn't even looking when I found you. That I'm sorry I ghosted you energy goes with the Seven of Swords, the very first card coming down. I gave you breadcrumbs, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'm willing to accept that the fault was on mine. There's a lot of apologetic energy, and that is what I thought we would see here. Is it somebody too that maybe has an offer in the Knight of Pentacles? Maybe. We see here that there's hope if that's what you're wanting, possibly. Very much an apology that's coming. Hi guys. I tell you, this camera is just going to be the end of me. Am I seeing something turned over? Yeah, this longing for you is intense. Interesting. I don't want you to get over me. You didn't deserve how badly I treated you. So I was really expecting all this apologetic energy. It doesn't surprise me. I wasn't expecting the others, but it's not surprising. Okay, so this is going to be this is turned over already. You touched my soul so deeply. Twin flame soulmate energy, yes, of course. We know that's here. Your journeys are not going to be the same. There's like all these cards turned over. I knew the moment we met I was yours and you were mine. Okay, this is it. Let's see what's going on. We're going to close your reading. And wising up, that's the Judgment energy. Yeah, so this is the regret. This is really strong in the Lovers in reverse. This is the regret for the bad choices. They're waking up here, they're getting clarity, and they're wanting to say this to you. It's strong. It's so strong. It's very emotional. This healing is so necessary. My life's biggest mistake was to think that I'll be okay without you. The truth is that I'm not, and I never will be. I miss you. So will that come through? You know, these are messages from their higher self. Maybe, maybe not, but this is coming through, and we see the wising up. That's the Judgment. And there is a lot of regret in the Lover's card in reverse. Okay. Beautiful souls, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it a lot. If you enjoyed today's reading, please I need to fix that. Please like the reading. That helps me so much. And subscribing to the Tarot Closet, watching, liking videos, sharing them if you're inspired. These are all things that keep the channel growing so that I can continue to bring you readings. So thank you so very much. All the links are below. I'm sending you love and light, all good things your way. I hope you get this truth you've been waiting for. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you at another reading. Bye.